this is a curious thing I find. There's a Journal of Pediatrics, The Importance of Early Neglect for Childhood Aggression. And it's by Jonathan Koch, Terry Lewis, John Hussey, Diane English, on string of them. And it's in the Journal of Pediatrics, 2008, quite recent. And they were looking to see if they could find, they have taken a large cohort of children, and they were looking to see which ones had been abused and which ones had been neglected, because they were lumped together as abuse and neglect. And they're saying, hang on, that's a little bit different. So, and there was quite strict protocol as to how this was going to be worked out. But basically, they got a group who they considered to have been neglected, and a group that they had considered to be abused. And they divided them up by age, under 2 and under 4. And what they found was that the correlation between aggressive behavior in the children, age 6 years old, was only with those children under 2 who had been neglected. Neglect under 2, aggression over 6. No link at all, either young or old, with abuse and aggression. No link with aggression from abuse, young or old. No link with aggression for older kids who were neglected, but just this 0 to 2 slot of babies who were emotionally and physically neglected, and later childhood aggression. Early neglect significantly predicted aggression scores. Early abuse, later abuse, and later neglect were not significantly predictive in a controlled model with all 4 predictors. This longitudinal study suggests that child neglect in the first 2 years of life may be a more important precursor of childhood aggression than later neglect or physical abuse at any age. The common theme through many different therapies that I've been told about, because I don't do it myself, but I've been told about many different therapies from good people who know what they're doing, is so often joy, pleasure, and play is, or playful, especially with children, is almost a given. I mean, you're not going to get very far lying a child on the couch, shrinking them. That isn't how it works. That isn't how children were designed to work. They are experiential, they are experimental, they are exploratory. Now, when that's shut down, how do you get through to the child's exploratory needs when they're terrified to explore? And there are a variety of forms of play. There's Theraplay and Play Therapy International, and there are various other therapies where taking the seriousness out of the therapy gives the dynamic between the therapist and the client the chance to explore in a more sort of relaxed and less threatening, because I think play breaks down the barriers. And once you can start to get some laughter or some humor or some pleasure into the dynamic, and it's actually the therapeutic alliance, the therapeutic attachment between client and therapist, which is it's only be a tenuous affair, but nevertheless, we can create this temporary world of feeling connected which gives us that support, that inner feeling that we can venture into scary territories if we don't take it too seriously, and if we can dip in and out, and we can use different metaphors, and we can have some joy and some pleasure. So I think that the role of play in therapy, frankly, is pretty universal, because you're going to go to some dark places. And just like Shakespeare used humour with his tragedy, you cannot stick just with tragedy. It doesn't work. I think play therapy has made fantastic use. My father has written that he is disappointed that more people haven't used his theoretical explanation to apply to new therapies. Well, here we are. Here we have one beautiful illustration of somebody who's taken attachment theory, applied it to a therapeutic model, and it works. Fantastic. I have got a beautiful tape. I've got to show you this. Got to show you this. This is baby massage. This is how you fix it, guys. If you can find it. Right, baby massage. Here we go. I made this at the Coral Family Institute, and they were a lovely, lovely lot there.
And this is Taylor, and it's the 13th week old.
And how's your finger?
Oh, it's much better. I've got a calendula.
It's like a different finger. Thank you. And how are you?
No, my name is in
Yes.
What was it? Is that lentils.
Lentils.
Yeah. Oh. Maybe it's going to take her 3 months to. She's just going to get really, really.
Yes, yeah. Now, I'm just going to ask Sarah. Would you like a massage, sweetheart? Yes, would you? Okay. And we're going to just start down at the legs. Although, obviously, you can start any way you like, but it's a nice area to begin with, the massage. Okay, so I'm just going to get some oil, warm it in my hands by Sarah's face. She hears the sound, she smells the smell, then she knows she's going to have some massage, don't you, Kate? There we go. And then we're going to go down, take a leg, in your own time, there's no rush. And you start from the hip, cupping your hand like the letter C, going all the way down to the ankle. And then along comes the other hand. Just gliding down.
You have to watch the mums.
Yes, is that nice? And then you get your thumbs. And you want to make little thumb walking all the way up the sole of the foot. This little piggy had a massage. And this little piggy had none. And this little piggy went wee 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 all the way home. That's lovely. And then hi, come on in too. Is that a nice stretch? Yeah. It's good, eh? You've got a clever mummy. The first time they feel the movement, the second time they start to remember and recognise the movement, and by the third time, hopefully they're relaxed and really enjoying the movement. I'm going to lift Sarah's foot up and just stroking all the way over the sole of the foot. That's lovely. And if you find it easier that way, then no problem. As long as the baby's happy, watching their reaction, see if they like that. There. And then you just slow the wobbling down. Yeah, look at you, so big and strong. Yeah. And another very good one, for helping with wind and constipation, is the I love you movement. I'll have Sarah lying down and I'll lift her up for you. So we're drawing the letter I on the left hand side, I, upside down L for love, and upside down U all the way around.
It's all about I
And
love
as you can see, massage certainly makes them a little hungrier and they like their routine, so do stop whenever you need to. Toby tall, Where are you? Here I am, and how do you do? So they're very nicely supported, the spine supported there as well. So whichever way you prefer, that's lovely. And then I'm just going to comb my hands all the way down the back. First of all, my hands are quite heavy, and then they're going to get lighter and lighter and lighter. For slightly older babies, they may like the pee-pose game that you might want to play with them. So just working around the eyes. And then we're going to come on up the side of the nose and underneath the cheeks. You can use your fingers. If you prefer, you can use your thumbs. Oh, that's nice, Taylor. You like that? That's great. You see, you've still got the rooting reflex there. So when you come near the face, they think dinner's coming, don't they? They automatically turn around. But if they've had enough, they've done so well. What would you like? E+1. Same again. Just one today. Do you think there? Yes. They're saying how lovely you are. We are. Yes, we are.
Well, the program is to help mothers bond to their babies. It's not about the babies, it's about the mothers. And it's a nice little below-the-radar protocol. Vimila McClure, who developed the program, has written a book on infant massage, and there are some of the best chapters on attachment theory and how it's important for mothers to form that bond. And this is a nice excuse where you're just going to do a bit of baby massage for the baby. Meanwhile, the mum is actually getting the deal because she's got this face-to-face. And so that's my time, and I'll stop there. Thank you very much.